How y'all doing? I'm back at home in the camp with my wife and the kids. Drinking my coffee. She's back there chilling. Hey, Coco. Yeah, I miss this place. I miss a little bit of everything. You know, I don't know what to say or what to do, but I'm back. My hand is getting better. I go back to work. Supposed to go back tomorrow, but tomorrow's our anniversary, so trying to figure out how we gonna make this anniversary be our best anniversary, because last year we really didn't get a chance to celebrate. So we're going to go out. I got some reservations, and I'm gonna take her out for a town and take her out on the town and you know show her some good stuff that some people have recommended, and but it's kind of formal, so I have to dress up as she asks. We've never went nowhere dressed up. So I'm gonna dress up real nice if it's God's will, you know. Um, thank y'all. Uh, but yeah, I'm real excited about tomorrow. It's just I've been collecting my thoughts and talking to God a lot, trying to make this thing a little bit better. And you know, we need to just start back praying together a little bit more than what we were doing because without God there is nothing. And I just thank y'all for all the encouraging words, for the ones that did give some encouraging words. And, you know, I'm not even mad about the old comments about what people were saying about me. And it was one, though, that kind of ruffled my feathers a little bit. Somebody said that I'm how I think I made a post about it, but I'm far from that. You know what I'm saying? I, I, I'm far from that. I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm very confident in myself and in our marriage on what it can become and what it's going to be. And I just want to show a lot of gratitude to the people that listen to me vent. If you notice, I never bashed my wife one time. You know, like her good outweigh all her bad. Yeah, she get mad, but then I think there's any woman that don't get what they want. And I've spoiled the hell out of my wife. I spoil her. Like I love her. It's unconditional. And she asked for it. I try my best to make sure it happen, and I do it. Like, look, I'm wearing her shirt now. And it's not for us to tell nobody what all our ins and outs is. It's right, love did win. It did win because I'm in love with her, and I can't change who I love. I am in love with my wife, y'all. Right, I'm in love with her, and I don't want to leave, but sometimes us as men, we have to stand our ground just so we could be heard and felt sometime. And I felt like what I did, it wasn't to belittle her and make her go through hardship. I just wanted to let her see how much that I love her, how much I want to stand my ground too, as well as her. I give in a lot to my wife. She could say something, I'll fuss about it, and then the next 10, 15 minutes, I'll be like, okay, just spoil ass. I love my wife, y'all. And like I was saying, I just appreciate all the good comments and people telling me to go home. I was coming home. I just had to take my time and get my head together. I love my wife, y'all. That's all I can say. Like, there's nothing else without her. I'd probably be somewhere doing something. I ain't got no business if I wasn't married to my wife. because I'm still a man, and sometimes us as men we just fall short of the glory. And we do have a spectacular bond. Even when I wasn't here, we talked every day. I made sure I came, and either she to the kids or I to the kids, or I'm like on family day. I couldn't ice skate because of my hand. My hand, y'all, like, but it's better though. I can move it more. The swelling has went down. I wanted to go back to work yesterday, but the head guy on Highline told me no, and as well as the campground, they was like, nah, do everything you need to do so when you come back, you can be at least 80%. So I'm gonna wear my brace probably another week or two just to make sure my thumb get back right and I can be at 100% when I go back to work. Um, Things are gonna change as far as how I do things around the house. Like I'm going to help more. I see where I'm needed. And sometimes when you sit back and reflect on self instead of pointing fingers, sometimes you have to not point the finger and just look at everything as a collective and understand your role. I know we are. Here she is. There's the love of my life. My love. She heating up her coffee, y'all. She got that long ponytail on. Say hey to our people. Just say hey. They can hear you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting in that little spot. I'm kinda in her seat though. But it's okay. Well, come over here so they can see you smiling. Somebody just said, tell Blaine, let them see your smile. Are you happy that I'm back at home? There go my little head. Look at little head. Let me show. Let me show. Mm, I love you. I drunk some of that too. I had got one from Raceway earlier today. Okay, you want to go by yourself? Here go the key. Everybody say, hey, pretty lady. But yeah, I'm back at home. And my birthday coming up. But think about this, y'all. We got our anniversary tomorrow. My birthday on the 7th, next, not this Friday coming up, but next Friday, my birthday. And hopefully it turn out good. Um, I'm just, I, I was in a dark place. And like I said, I had to go and reflect on self and not point the finger. I had to look at what I was doing wrong and how I act about certain things. And she was right. A lot of times I get out of work, I don't be want to do nothing. Like, cause I don't throw up my job. It's just the truth. I work 16 hours and I be tired. Yes, she does wants to be a wife. Sometimes we, as people, I ain't gonna say man or woman, say people. We as people, we get upset and we say some things we don't mean. And I think she did a lot of reflecting too on this whole situation. And it just, the way she treats me now is totally different. She actually says thank you and she says she appreciates me more. Like when certain womanly aspects come, I step in and do a lot of stuff. Like yesterday, Carlos cooked dinner for them. They didn't want no burgers, but me and Jeremiah ate burgers last night. Burgers and taters. But Carlos, y'all give my baby a round of applause. She actually did great on her junkyard potatoes. Like they was good as shit. Like I wanted another one. Y'all need to get that recipe. Go to College Channel, and y'all go get that recipe. Yes, and my wife is my muscle. A lot of that stuff that happened on my page, talking about as far as women trying to pick me up. A lot of stuff I didn't see because I wasn't just into it as far as replying back. It's a lot of stuff that I did love because a lot of the comments was helping me realize myself, and a lot of the comments also made me realize what I need to do as a man. Like as far as the lady calling me, man, I can't even remember what she said, but it really ruffled my feathers, had me so pissed. Like, time I had me pissed. It was to the point where I was like, fuck it. I want to do my wife feel like that. But then when she seen it, we had a conversation about it, and she don't feel like that. So I'm just happy that I'm back at home and we can move forward with our life and pray to God that everything gets better, you know. And so how y'all been doing? Did any of y'all get a chance to read on what I was talking about as far as people needing people? I know I ain't been back, but I went and bought a new book, the book of Enoch. And that book is actually good because it reads from the Ethiopian Bible as well as the Bible that everybody else have. I like the Ethiopian Bible or 1611 Bible that actually kind of refers and talks just like the Ethiopian Bible, but things have been pretty good since I've been back at home. I'm I'm happy. I'm at home for 2 days, well, possibly three. I came home Saturday, so yeah, like 3 days. So, but things has been great. We ain't argued. We human, so we get mad. We get mad. I'm gonna show y'all that joint, baby. Can you bring me my Enoch book out my blue toque on the side of my bed, please, so I can show them? Yeah, Enoch talks about everything. You know what I'm saying? The goodness and the bad. This is the one I went and got. Sorry. This is the one. Why you cut my light out? Uh-uh. Yeah, this is the one I went and got. Yeah. So I'm gonna start going into this book and reading on my channel because, like, let me show y'all how it is. Like, I went to a Christian bookstore and got this, and it's the introduction is long as stew. Like, it's extra long. But this book actually teaches from two different Bibles. Like, I couldn't believe it myself when it said, it gives you a rundown of why it's like that. See, the E stands for Ethiopian and the G stands for Gnostic. So that's the one. The Gnostic and the Ethiopian Bible. That's where it comes from. Like, let me see. How can I do this? Let me see. Let me turn the camera around so y'all can see this. You see the E? The E is for Ethiopian and the G is for Gnostics. And it actually goes deep in detail about a lot of stuff. It talks about the giants, it talk about the giants. It talk about the 10 heavens. We're actually in a heaven, because God has 10 layers to His kingdom, and we're actually in one. I ain't gonna get into which one we in until we actually get into the book, but I just pray that y'all get into it with me and we all can learn together. If thank you, thank you, Miss Kissy. And like I said, I'm just happy. I'm real excited about being back at home, and I'm just happy, y'all. I am. I can't lie. I miss the stew out of my wife. Like, how you ever been with somebody and you just crave they smell, not the sex, not the hugs, not the kissing, just waking up beside her and being able to just have her smell, not a stinking smell, but everybody has their own distinctive smell, their own pheromone, and I'm just in love with my wife, y'all. Like, it's very unconditional. I wouldn't change her for nothing in the world. even her rants. But I understand why she ran like that because I spoiled her, and I'm spoiled too. You know, I just don't ask for much because I am the giver. And the kids, I think they excited too that I'm back at home because we talk more, and Elijah was real happy. He was, he's starting to look up to me a little bit more. And Jeremiah just a teenager, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did, didn't it? They did real good on their food. I wanted another one. Ain't it, y'all? Black love is everything. But yeah, and y'all have y'all seen my wife glasses, man, that she been making? Oh my God. She has been going in since I've been gone. Like I came home was like, wow, look at you. Maybe I need to leave again and make you do some more glasses. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the blue one and that piggy bank. Oh my God. I can't wait to see what else she gonna do to that thing. And I think she already told me that it's gone. Somebody already put a down payment on it. I'm proud of her. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very, very proud of my wife. My wife is awesome. She's an awesome wife. She's an awesome mother. What up, bruh? John Doe. Man. Yeah, nigga back at home, bruh. I'm back with the wifey wife. It don't matter, Y'all support me if you can. If you can't, I'm not mad at you. Like somebody said that some of the people that they just watching just to see and have something to talk about, but I'm back at home. And mine, somebody showed me and told me about how we was on celebrity news. Like it was some people that was very happy that we separated. And I had to pray about it. Yeah, sky is the limit, y'all. I mean, yeah, I just hope my part to be good. I hope that, y'all come out and watch some of these performers. If I only got three people that's gonna come perform and try to get $1,000. I think most of the people that told me they was coming is trying to get the costume, trying to win that costume. So, I'm giving away $500 for the best costume, and I'm giving away $1,000 to the hottest bars. But if I don't get 20 contestants, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna give everybody back their money, and we just gonna party, and I give away $500 for the best costume. I'm actually doing that because it was my wife's suggestion I should do a costume party. My wife love Halloween, y'all. Yes, absent does makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah, I miss the stew out of my wife, man. Y'all just don't know. Sleepless nights, staying up late. Then I can't go to work because of the letter that I got. It was like I was miserable away from this woman. But yeah, I am focused on God. Like I was just talking to my mom about that this morning. You know, y'all put my mom in your prayers. She's going through dialysis. She's been going for the past like 6, 7, maybe 8 months, and me and my sister had to help her get her a new oxygen tank because she's on oxygen now. And I've been trying to get her to change her diet, but sometimes you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I'm just trying to make mom a little bit more comfortable. I try to talk to her every day. Every day I try to talk to my mama. Yes, older people are very stubborn. Every day. Like, even when I went here, if they needed something, I made sure I came. I would even stay in the area. Sometimes I was just sitting outside, just waiting on them to say they needed something until I got tired and had to make sure I made it back to Cuz house and give me some rest. right, like the celebrity news was something else. And then when I had to go and watch them, you know what I'm saying? Like they were just bashing my wife like she's not good to me. Yeah, she's spoiled, y'all. Like if you watch it, lady, my wife is spoiled. Like I spoil my wife, and I don't think I'm gonna stop. But sometimes, us as men need to be appreciated, loved, and spoiled as well. So I don't know what she got in store for me for my birthday. I ain't looking for it or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I know she always do something good for me on my birthday. Thank you, thank you. Wow, she made it 18 years. I'm hoping one day that we can find a dad to actually help her and get off of that dialysis. Like my mom has went through like 4 times up under the knife, and one time I had to go in there and just tell her like I used to smoke marijuana with my mom, and I went in there. My sister was like, she won't get up, so I went in there and told my whispered on my mama ear, I got a blunt. She literally woke up and said, light that motherfucker. I was like, oh my God, I can't light this in there. But she woke up and whatever kind of medicine they was on, they had her on. It was like it had her sedated. They had induced her coma because she was fighting in the operation. Like, but we was talking the other day and she was telling me that she had seen a lot of stuff. Like, she was dreaming and having problems. Thank y'all, thank everybody that's praying for my mom. I really appreciate that. And you know, yeah, we okay, y'all. You know, I just wanted to come on here and say thank you for the kind words that everybody was sharing. Even the one that said they felt me. You know, sometimes my wife can be real bullheaded. She do not want to give in to me because I guess it's past due relationship and possibly some of the things that I've done in the past. But like I keep telling her, I'm changed. I'm a new man. Like I'm really doing better here. And I guess it was just getting away from everybody that I knew and trying to be a people pleaser. Like I am a people pleaser. Like I give somebody my last, and I used to take contracts and I would pay the workers before I pay myself and come home with what's left, and my wife would be pissed. I thought you said you made this much, and why you just come with this? Because they got to be paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get up in the morning and go do it again, whether I take them with me or not. And that's just my heart. You know what I'm saying? My heart is big as this world. Like I wear my heart on my sleeve, so it ain't nothing that I won't do for nobody if you need it. Like, and I ain't looking for no recognition for what I do for people. You know, I won't even say what I do for people because the Bible said what you do in secret shall be rewarded openly. And Jesus said this. So I do a lot of stuff that I don't talk about for people. And I ain't looking for nothing. I'm waiting on the rewarder from God. And I know our biggest blessing is coming. Yet. Our biggest blessing is yet to come. And I just look at how Jesus said, love your wife like God loved the church. And I want to iterate on this because he put something on my mind. The other day I was just reading and it was like we was talking about Paul. We was in the Blankers group. If y'all in the Blankers group, give a shout out to Miss Jamie because she's really handling that very well. She puts up them questions. I don't know all the answers, but I pay attention and I look. Miss Jamie, I give you a pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back. A round of applause for Miss Jamie because she's doing a great job in the Blankers. But when we was talking about Paul, God put something on my mind when I was answering that question about people needing people. So a lot of people think that when he went to the church, when he was talking about the church, he was going into a building. But Jesus said the church is not a building. That's why he went in the synagogue and turned the table over at 13. Well, was he 12? He was 12 when he turned over the table. Because he said this is not my father's business because they was taking money from the people. Tithing is not about giving to them. Yeah, you supposed to take care of your preacher, But they not supposed to be riding around in Bentleys and private jets and stuff like a lot of these preachers are. And what he put on my mind was the churches are the people. So that means Paul went across a lot of people as far as when he go to the churches in. We are the church. He dwelleth in us. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Cause this ain't about that. This about me being at home though. And you know, I have to study a little bit more with my wife. And yeah, but you a church. I'm a church because he dwells within us. You know, your inner God is everything. You know, it's just I've been learning a lot of stuff since I've been away. I had a chance to read and I had a chance to listen to some people, and I don't think like everybody else. I believe deeply, and you ain't gonna tell me something. I don't want to throw up. I want the steak that you ate when you got it, so I could decipher for myself. I'm just saying. That's all. You know. But you know, I just want to let y'all know I really appreciate everything that you guys do for my family. As far as when my wife puts something up there, you know what I'm saying, and ask for some help or what is help or just a donation or whatever. We really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because without y'all, we wouldn't be nowhere, and without God, we wouldn't even have y'all. So my wife is a blessed abundantly through God because he really used my wife to show me a lot of stuff. Like her dreams, I feel like I'm a dream decipher because like she had a dream about us being in a trailer with the water. I'm kind of figuring it out that we're gonna be in this trailer for a couple years, and like she ain't been able to leave, like she said in her dream. She ain't been able to leave here. Like she's not stuck here. She can leave if she please, but this is where we supposed to be. We supposed to be here. We supposed to be doing what we're doing. And I think it's a ministry gonna come out of this. As far as me and my wife, I ain't gonna call myself a preacher, but I'm gonna call myself a teacher because I know a lot of stuff, and I bagged off from churches because of what I learned. And when they couldn't answer a couple questions about Jesus and like who could tell me what Jesus was from 12 to 30? Was it 30? Yeah, what was Jesus from 12 to 30? Thank you, Miss Norwood. Who know what Jesus was from 12 to 30? Like that's 18 years of his life where he just disappeared in the Bible. So where did he go? I wondered about that. And when I asked a bunch of preachers. They couldn't answer it. And if they knew, they wouldn't tell me. And so I kind of pushed myself away from the church and got a lot of worldly. Close. That's enlightened God. That's very close. I think he was with the Tibet. He was in Tibet with the monks at the top of Africa. He was with the monks because you gotta understand he was real pissed when he left, and when he came back, he preached love and peace. Who are the most peaceful, loving people in the world? A monk. So that's just what I believe. I believe that too in life when I am involving, and he's showing me a lot. Sometimes it's scary, but I pay attention to what God is showing me, and I love what He's doing in my life as well as my family's life. We even had a Bible trivia one night. I was over here before I left. I had a Bible trivia with the kids, and I would ask a question. I let them use their phone, and I think they enjoyed it. So I'm gonna try to do that once, maybe twice a week, just so I could get the kids kind of on our page too. Show them how to love God. And they know how to pray a little bit, but I think I need to teach them a little bit more. My wife is a prayer too, but she pray in silent. You know, my wife prayed in silent because I think she actually listened to me. But that's why Jesus said, "Go into your prayer closet, go within, because what you speak, everybody can hear it. The demons, the devil, they can hear what you speak, but they can't touch your inner. You know, when you go inside yourself and pray and talk to God, it's a little bit better because it's sacred. It's between you and Him. So, like I said, I just really appreciate y'all for loving us the way y'all do, sticking beside my wife as well as I am. No, I'm gonna stick with her no matter what. You know. Yeah, and I have to be a little bit more positive in my thinking too because I get real down on myself when people say stuff to me. You know, I do. So I have to be a little positive too. Like I said, God gave me a real reflection on self as well as to be pointing the finger. 'Cause when you point one finger, it's three pointing at you. So I try not to point the finger at people. It was a lot of stuff I had to practice what I preach as far as myself to help myself grow. And I'm just grateful for everything that's going on. I show gratitude to God for what He's done, and like we have come a long way from when we left Memphis, and I'm I'm grateful. Like we could have the old cowboy. Just anything could have happened, and I'm just happy that everything is going well. Like we got the car, working on the truck, and we gonna get that truck too. Y'all pray for us. You know, pray for us that we get that new truck so we can move our camp around. And I ain't gonna spill the beans, but right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Miss Kiss. Like I I just know I just want God to know, and I want y'all to be a witness to this that I love God and I am grateful for what He does for me and my family. You know, and somebody said, "No, we don't talk about my kids." I'm actually going through something with my kid's mother, and I try not to disclose it because I want my sons with me. My daughter, I can't teach her how to be a woman. My wife can, and oh yeah, my phone trying to die on me. I might have to get off and go live again. Let me see, is it a nope? Yeah. So hold up, I got a charger back there. Y'all hold on one second. You ain't watching my live. Watch your leave. I ain't say that. I ain't never said that. You can if you want to. I ain't doing nothing. I'm talking about your ass. I'm grateful I am and happy I am to be back at home. Yeah, yeah. We got our own little thing right there for to charge. Let me see if I can make this thing charge. Let me see if I can get it to charge. Excuse me, y'all. My live might not be that much longer, y'all, because it's not charging. But I'm finna try to make that. There we go. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Y'all come back now. Yeah, thank y'all. I got 90 likes though. I ain't looking for a bunch of likes. I ain't looking for no recognition because my recognition come from God. I'm just talking to y'all because y'all do talk to me, and I am happy and excited to be back at home. You know what I'm saying? It feel good to be in your own instead of somebody else's. Yeah, but she wants me to take her to the store real quick. We gotta go get some stuff. Oh my God, I hate this charger. So what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today? What y'all want to talk about? Y'all got any questions as far as what's going on? Yeah, misspell your curse words so that I won't get flagged. That's right, rooftop, Miss Mobile. Thank you, thank you. I am happy I'm home too, Queen B. Mm, look at this hand. It's better though, y'all. I couldn't do this 3 days ago. Like I couldn't do that. Like that would hurt like hell. Like it's a little painful, but it's not as bad as it was. Everything is actually copacetic. Yes, I am too. So y'all will see a lot of me on my YouTube, but I'm finna get ready to go into teaching mode as far as what I see, worldly events, the Bible, God, and marriage. Baby Miss Queen B said hello. She your biggest fan. And mind, did y'all hear my wife new song? If you ain't heard it, go listen to it. It made me cry. She had already did the first verse, but when she did the second verse, it made me feel like she was talking to me. You know. But I ain't no other woman. If it's God's will, I move out what God want me to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me. Because in this life, what we have to realize is we're spiritual beings living, having a human experience. And a lot of time we get caught up in worldly things like TV, radio, music, um, being evil, having solicited thoughts. You know, mine that joint is so bumpy. But I ain't running. I ain't running. I'm talking about had me crying. I made my cousin come out of bed asking me what's wrong with you. I was like, oh, nothing. My wife is an awesome artist. You know, we actually hit the road to come and see a lot of y'all, her fans, but it's my fault that we at this standstill because I knew what needed to be done. God had already put it on my heart that I needed to make some money the way I know how to and provide, get us a better truck. We got the camper now. It's time to get the truck so we can move around. I'm trying so hard. It's like kite. I'm sorry. So y'all got any questions y'all want to ask? Put up my cash up. Hmm. I don't even know how to do that. How I do that? How I do that? Well, it's Cashwood 74. Cashwood 74. That's my cash app. If you feel like getting a donation, I'm not looking for it. If you do, bless you. You know, I ain't looking for it. Let me look at it. Excuse me. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. That's it. That's my cash app. So you're a moderator now just for doing that. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. But like I said, we appreciate y'all. I really do as well. That we at whatever y'all saying to help me on this anniversary because I don't think they're gonna give me my what is it called, my temporary disability. Cause I've been off what like 8 days from my second job and my first job. My first job don't have temporary disability. No, with a K. KASH Wood 74. Not Cash Wood 78. That is not right. That is not right. That's not right. I don't know who that is. But God have been blessing me, y'all, you know what I'm saying, with my thoughts, the way I think, with my wife. And I'm really grateful for what is about to come for us, the next chapter of our life, because after anniversary, it becomes new again. So tomorrow, our second anniversary in this world, and everything that we do is going to become new again. So y'all stay tuned for our glorious godly journey. He has been blessing the mess out of us, y'all. Like I don't even know what else to say. Um, well, like I was telling somebody the other day, I was my wife's fan before I was her husband. Like then we became friends and we started getting closer, and we always do. We always keep God first. So we gonna start back doing our morning praise and worship before the kids go to school. Start getting up a little bit earlier, but I don't know how my body gonna do once I start back working both jobs. I've been I was kind of overworking myself. I think I'm gonna go down to part time on the campground so I can focus a little bit more on where I make the most money and try to get my what Saturdays and Sundays off so I can spend time with my family where we can have family day and we can have us a date night, you know. So y'all just pray that the Most High God actually grant me what I need. I've been praying and asking Him to stay in our life and Him to come through and just be a part of this great blessing that He didn't already gave us. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Nick. Yes, we are. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Atlanta 100. So we have been talking about where we going next. Once we get the truck and the kids get through like 2 semesters of school, we gonna I think we're gonna transition and go to I'm thinking Florida. I've been looking at another campground in Naples. So I'm probably gonna put in for that transfer for the end of January, beginning of February. It's probably gonna take her like 2 days to get there. And everything gonna work out. God got his plan, you know. I can like, the Bible said we can't see what God see, but we can only pray and ask for what we want. So I'm paying attention to the signs and amen. That's okay. I ain't worried about no hurricane. When you serve a good God, you don't have to worry about stuff like that. You just have to stay within his bosom and abide by the rules and regulations that he put out. And everything is gonna be just fine. Like I just got a feeling that's what God wants us to be at. Well, this thing so heavy, this thing 11, 12,000 pounds. Plus the extra stuff we put in here. That's why we had to change trucks. yes, we did discuss respect both ways. She agreed to some of my terms as well as I agreed to some of hers. You know, like she said that I don't understand what she has to do and what she do around her, and I don't respect her or love the way that she do as a wife. I do, cause my mother was a single mother. My mama had 5 kids too. I'm the fifth child. I'm like I see myself in Elijah 100%. Like if I tell y'all what they used to call me as a baby, y'all be like, hell no. Anybody that know me, my family used to call me Pooh. When I go home and see my family or I talk to my mama, my sister and brother, they call me Pooh. But it was a word in front of that joker. It was a word in front of that Pooh that I had to change that fad. That's why I started calling myself Cad. Actually, my cousin gave me that name, Cad. Thank you, Miss Ava. No, it's not called a double stuffed baked potato. I got some. I had my own. She made sure I was here to eat that with her. It was called the seafood junkyard potato. Y'all gotta go watch it. Like, go run my baby up, cause she did a great job. Like, for real. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I've been kind of focused on my party. It's a lot of people not replying. I got like 6 artists that want to come perform, but I think I'm gonna have to send them back their money because, like I said, if I don't get 10 to 20 people to come and perform to win $1,000, I'm gonna have to get back everybody their money because it's not gonna be enough. Like I basically done paid for the venue. I gotta buy my decorations. I still gotta find a DJ. But with me having this hurt hand, it's kind of making things hard. And I was asking my wife the other day, like, man, I really need your help because I should have put her on the flyer, but I kind of wanted to show her that I could do it myself. And I'm not ratting on her fans, you know what I'm saying? I'm not using her for her fame. I ain't never been about that. If any of y'all know the reason I didn't start doing it, I didn't want to be on her page a lot because I didn't want nobody to think that I was using her for stardom. No. Hmm. I don't even know who that is. Who's better, Flex Wheeler or Ronnie Coleman? Who is that? Thank you, bad girl. I'm happy I'm back at home too. Wow, thank God. It's a blessing. I got 131 people in here and 127 likes. Now that's a blessing. But yeah, like I ain't ratting off what my wife got going on. And that's another reason what made me as a man to go get me a job and do the providing the way that I know how. Because like YouTube new to me. I used to watch it all the time. I know how to watch people and like and share, you know what I'm saying? But as far as me getting on here doing my own thing, that was hard for me, you know. And then I didn't want it ain't that I worry about what people think. I was worried about how she would feel. So I tried to let her have her own lane and I get in my lane. That's why I DoorDash when we was in Jackson in Mississippi and when we first got to Texas. That's why I DoorDash so I could be able to contribute as well, you know. Like I try to think outside the box instead of inside the box. Who is Gambler? Hey Gambler. Ha ha ha. Monkey. Yeah, I'm not that monkey see monkey do ass nigga like God got a prayer. Cast down. I'm pray for you and your family as well. I'm sorry that y'all going through that. But gang violence always been very strong and everywhere. I wish that the gangs would actually come together because we ain't fighting against each other. It's not our fault as far as what we going through as a people. You know what I'm saying? What we going through is because people want to keep us in submission and make us hearken to what they want. Some you right about that, but sometimes a woman have to make a man want to provide for him. A lot of women so headstrong and so caught up in this independent governmental thing to where a man will be with you and the things that come out your mouth he don't want to provide. Like for real. You have to y'all women have to make a man want to provide. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing, cast down. That's fantastic. But I'm gonna pray for you and your ministry too, cause that's a form of ministry as well. Thank you, Miss Martin. Yeah, I pray for Cast down in London. Cast down, you should share some of my wife music, get her there because she has a message in her music as well. Yeah, everything gonna be fantastic. You know, my wife will come to London though, Cast down, and turn that place out. No matter where my wife go and do her music at, somebody gonna get the message. It do well. It ain't that you too independent. It just that some things are for men to do and then some things is for women to do. But we all could go half and half on it to make the woman feel better and the man feel better. That's balance. You know what I'm saying? Like your brain, the world got us so everybody's so masculine to where they forget about their femininity. To where you have to be able to create a balance. You know, some things that men supposed to do and something that women supposed to do. But if we come together as one, that's why you supposed to cleave to your wife and your husband. I'm just saying, I don't want to get all into that, but I know God watching. And when we don't do what we supposed to do, he has a tendency to knock you down. You know, those who are last will be first, those who are first will be last. So I don't want to be in the front. I want to be in the back end for that one reason. But yeah, I'm back at home, y'all. I'm sitting in my little seat. You know what I'm saying? That's her side over there. That's her side right there. This my side. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Miss Lynn, I understand. Like, don't think I don't understand. I've been in some relationship. Every relationship I've ever been in, I was there more than 2 years, and God showed me a whole bunch of stuff through my relationships. That's how I know how to be a good husband to my wife. I'm not a perfect husband, but I feel like I'm a good husband. And God kind of showing me different things every day as far as how to better myself, how to stay in Him. Oh, baby, in there writing some music. You know, she in there writing some music, Miss Brand. So y'all get ready. She got some stuff to say. She do. She's in the transition mode right now. As far as I think she still gonna do her rap thing, but I can see my wife going into like somebody said. ghetto country rap, ghetto country. I thought that was a dope genre for her to be in because her music do sound country, like it's a country western song. Yes, she did. And if you ain't heard it, you need to go look at it now. Miss Sabrina, you need to go listen to that joint. For real. For real, Miss Beard. Yep. Her time is coming. It just it's just a matter of time. But see, I don't think God want her in what's going on in the game right now because of all the evilness that's going on. You know, it's a lot of evil stuff in the game. A lot of evil people. That's why I don't think she's supposed to be with no label. I think she's supposed to rise above and let God guide her steps. Like the song "Order My Steps." I think God is ordering our steps as far as where He wants us to be at, and the way she's growing in her music. Right. I see that country rap is her swag, but I just think God is taking her somewhere where ain't nobody gonna be able to knock her off her pedestal. Because when God put you somewhere, long as you hearken and do what He say, can't nobody take that from you. Can't nobody take that away. So I'm real grateful that I'm back at home. I'm happy to be around my wife. I'm happy to be able to still love her and she love me. I'm happy that it's unconditional, like I put on my video. And I'm sorry about the first one, y'all. I had started that joke, but I had the wrong way where it was gonna be like straight up and down if you watch it on TV. So, amen, Miss Murphy. That's right. Like I just know that God finna take my wife to some places to where it's gonna be amazing and totally different from what we've ever seen. And I'm grateful for that because I think I done told her this before we even got married that God got you because of your heart, how you love people, the way you love your kids. And now that I'm married to her, the way she loved me, because it is unconditional as well. My wife loved me. She get mad at me and blah, 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 but my wife really loved me. She shows it daily. And I ain't nothing else I can say about that, but I'm grateful to have a great wife like I have. I'm 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 happy that I'm married to her. I didn't marry her for nothing because I could provide for me for myself. I married her because I fell in love with her. Like I genuinely fell in love with my wife. A lot of men can't say that. A lot of women can't even say that about their husband. 'Cause a lot of people marry for self gain, and that's wrong. Ooh, this coffee got me jittering. Hey man, I received it, Miss Morris, and I am. So for celebrity news, I just want to let y'all know I'm back at home. Yeah, we separated for a bit. Sometimes separation is good, so everybody that's in it has to reflect and think. And sometimes you have to outweigh your good. Sometimes your good outweigh your bad, but sometimes in most cases your bad outweigh your good. But in our case, it was just sometimes we just needed a break. You know, we needed a reflection. Thank you, Miss Murphy. And thank y'all for them prayers. Thank y'all for these likes. Like, man, God bless y'all for that. I really appreciate that. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'm gonna post something about the Book of Enoch, and hopefully y'all iterate on it. You know, I'm gonna read a little bit, find out what I want to talk about, and we'll go live tomorrow. I'm gonna try to go live every day and get some insights on how I feel and what I think. I really would like, even if you can't get the book yourself, Just you can download it. I'll put it when I get ready to post in a second where I got it from, and and what we gonna talk about. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna make sure I find it online when I'm reading, where you can go into it and kind of meditate on it. Pray before. Always pray before you read. Always. I try to pray before I read any of God's word because, like I said earlier, when you speak things out loud, the devil can hear you, and he'll put a thought in your head that'll mess you up. So sometimes before you read, you have to pray to God and ask God to be there with you. Thank you, Miss Moore. I really appreciate that. So y'all have a blessed day. Well, I can tell you where to find this book at. Come inside Sabrina's world, Miss Sabrina. I can tell you where to find this book at online. Go to your search pad and type in Lost Books of the Bible, and then it's a bunch of stuff gonna pop up. But Enoch got, I think it's 3 books in there. I've read them. I even had them printed out and read them. They're amazing. You got the Book of Enoch, the Apocalypse, and the man, what's the other one? If you look into that though, it's gonna help you. So y'all be blessed, and I'm gonna post what need to be posted, and we gonna take it from there. I love y'all, and y'all have a blessed day.